Hey Beyond Macros heroes, it's Matt and I'm back with another video to help you grow your coaching business. And today we're talking about getting ghosted. But getting ghosted isn't just something that affects you as a coach, it affects your clients too. And knowing how to properly manage getting ghosted is a skill that will help you both in your professional and personal life. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you both the inner processes and the way you externally respond to getting ghosted to reduce your stress, anxiety, and pain around the situation, while simultaneously increasing your chances of getting your needs met. Getting ghosted sucks. It's confusing. And the nature of ghosting is that the person ghosting you doesn't respond. So you never get any closure about why you're being ignored. This is really hard because there is fear that this might happen again. You might not know what you did or said and are stuck in a reflection loop trying to sort out what you did that led to the disappearing act. The lack of closure is also hard. Brings up questions like, should I keep following up? Does this make me seem weird? Do I lash out and project my confusion as anger at the person in one super long email or text message? I'll address all of this. The first thing to understand about ghosting is that you've probably done it too. Even if you hate it, I bet at some point in your life, you've ghosted someone, and you may not have even realized it. The most likely scenario where ghosting occurs is in a sales process. I own up to my own accidental ghosting. I actually went and emailed the guy right before recording this video because I remember the situation. So here it is. I was looking for a contractor to help out with some marketing at Beyond Macros. I submitted a request for proposal and I got their proposal. I engaged with it and asked qualifying questions and eventually realized this is something I should just do myself. And then I got really busy. I was launching a new coaching program, updating and relaunching the certification course, and when the follow-up emails came in from this agency, they were my lowest priority. So I filed those emails away in my someday tag on Gmail thinking, I'll get back to them when things calm down. And you know what happened? I got into the habit of ignoring their emails. And they were following up regularly. I'd get a tinge of shame every time I saw an email come in, but explaining why I wasn't interested in their services felt like my lowest priority. I set up a filter to automatically archive their emails. I deal with it when things calm down, and things just never really calmed down. So putting myself in the position of the ghoster, I can develop an understanding that ghosting doesn't always come from a place of malice, even though it causes pain and confusion for the ghostee. Reflecting on a time where you have ghosted someone, even a salesperson, can help you on the inner journey of dealing with getting ghosted. If you don't think you've ghosted someone, I bet I can think of a time. You know that solicitor outside the grocery store trying to strike up a conversation? They seem friendly, but you know that they're gonna be telling you it's your duty to donate $18 a month to save the Antarctic penguins. You know how you usually say, I'll catch you on the way out, only to exit the store through the opposite door and run to your car looking the other way? Yeah, that's a form of ghosting. So step one is putting yourself in their shoes. Develop some empathy for the particular person who has ghosted you. If you coach working moms, for example, consider her job, kids, and other things take priority over responding to you. Even if she paid you to coach her, she might have a kid in the hospital. She might be dealing with a professional crisis. You just never know. So put yourself in her shoes and think about her priorities. Chances are you are actually pretty low on her priority list. So maybe she's attending to her priorities and fully in line with her own values, just dealing with a lack of time and a surplus of things requiring her attention that aren't you. Hopefully this process helps you both have a more accurate versus emotional view of the situation, while also allowing you to show empathy in your next attempt to make contact. Because by showing empathy, you will make it easier for the client to respond. If your client is already feeling some shame that they haven't had the chance to respond to you, coming at them with projections and language intended to make them feel like they've done something wrong is gonna push them deeper into shame, and you will either get a negative response or none at all. And your chance to remedy the relationship is gone at that point. So the first step to responding is to prepare yourself. Get your emotional cards in order and ask yourself, what are my needs in this situation? For me, my needs are first to make sure the client is okay. I care deeply for all of my clients, and I want to make sure they're all right. Second, I need some degree of closure on the situation. I need to know what happened. I'm the type of person that should have a Kaizen tattoo because I'm constantly striving to improve. If I don't get any feedback, then I have nothing to use to improve my communication with that client or future clients. Your needs might be different than mine, so it's important to sort out what yours are, but I promise you, on a soul level, you don't need that person to feel like an asshole, even though you might want it. So now that you've got your side sorted out, it's time to make contact with this ethereal client. I linked to a PDF download in the description of this video for the process I'm about to break down. So finish watching the video and then download that worksheet to sort out how to approach communicating with ghosts. I'm calling this the Sixth Sense worksheet. So step 1 is to try contacting the client via a different medium. If you've been getting crickets on email, try calling, texting, Facebook messaging, DMing them on Instagram, whatever you have to do. Because this person paid you money for the support. And you can't discount the fact that maybe they haven't seen your emails. Maybe they think you ghosted them. If you're reaching out via email, make sure to craft an approachable yet attention-grabbing subject line for your email. One way to do that is with urgent in brackets and then a subject line like respond if you're okay. From there, you want to craft a really short message that is likely to get a response. You do this by showing empathy, reminding them you're on their team, and making it easy for them to respond with no shame. For the empathy statement, make sure to reflect on any obstacles they've mentioned to you in your time working together. Acknowledge that you heard them when they expressed those obstacles, and make it seem like a reason why they wouldn't respond that you can understand. For example, hey Matt, I know you've been traveling a lot for work and haven't felt like you've had enough time for your family. I respect that. And you're probably dealing with higher priorities than your nutrition check-ins right now. So that gets the empathy across. Next, insert a statement about being on their team to support them. For example, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to support you in reaching your goals so you can be fit enough to keep up with your kids. And then next, I like to insert a negotiation in the next statement as part of giving them the option to respond with no shame. Here's another example. I want to make this process as easy as possible for you while you're dealing with this overwhelm. So just hit reply, even with one sentence, about what's going on, and I'll help you figure out the easiest path forward to your goals. From there, I like to add a PS line to these emails, giving them the option to schedule a call. This might seem counter to the simplicity that we tried to create in the email. However, some people do just find it easier to hash things out face-to-face in real time. So drop your calendar link in the PS line with no judgment. And by no judgment, I mean don't say something like, to get you back on track. Instead, say something like this. PS, in case you'd prefer to schedule a call to talk about your next steps, here is my calendar link. If this message doesn't do the trick and your client continues to be unresponsive, stay calm and keep following up with non-judgmental notes that invite them back to interact with you. They've hired you for a reason. They know you're the coach who can shepherd them towards their goals. If they haven't taken the time to cancel their membership, on some level, they know they need you to hold that space for them, to make a transformation. So keep following up. Keep giving them the opportunity to pick the process back up. But if for some reason you just can't handle the client's disappearing act, then express your needs by letting them know that since you haven't heard back from them, you'll be canceling their membership. But please, 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 don't think that canceling their membership means that now you can vent your frustration and say things that might make them feel shame or anger towards you. Instead, to get that out, just write that crap in a letter and then burn it. Send the client an email letting them know you are canceling their membership because you haven't heard back from them in a while, but that you hope they're okay, and that if they need support in the future, they can reach out. No judgment. Again, you just never know what's going on in their life that led them to ghost you. So don't make assumptions and spit aspersions. I've compiled these message scripts into a downloadable PDF linked in the description below. While you're down there, let me know in the comments, have you ever been ghosted by a paying client? And what did you do? And I'd be so grateful if you would like and subscribe for more shows to help you run your coaching business more profitably and serve your clients more effectively. Until next time, heroes, much love and keep shining.